Here's a fact my ex never knew. He thinks my grandma liked him. She didn't. It was her way of condescending people, and she couldn't do it to me because if she did, I would still be stupid. But however, I knew she is disrespectful as fuck and can make it sound like ooh. And yeah, that shit works for men. And cuckoo. I can't do this for too much longer. You're gonna have to get it together, sir. I can't keep this lying up. I ain't grandma. And I'm not. But all the men in my family said they don't like hoes. They do. They just don't know why. And I do. But trust me, I was lied to. I was never supposed to find out. I was supposed to stay stupid forever. I tried to say so dumb. I don't die. So I need to do this shit or I don't know why I fucking breathe. It's true. I need a reason. One thing I was looking forward to was firing fucking the attorney for housing court. Seriously, people, do you think I'm smart enough to figure out where in the world your Spanish comes from? I'm not even Caucasian enough to figure out what type of different Asian another fucking Korean to North Korea, South Korea, fucking Chinese, Japanese, Philippines. Seriously? Yo, check the fur. It's a Filipino nigga that got to be. He had to go back, and he was really black. Cause anybody, if you were a part of us when we were growing up, which we did not discriminate unless you hated us, then fuck you, die alone. Cause it doesn't make sense to anybody else, but tell an Asian why they shouldn't hate another Asian. They could tell you exactly why they do and why it is right, and they will never ever fucking stop. And I don't care. It's funny as hell. It's two Asian people that look very similar. So, like, why are they even mad at each other? I don't care about y'all's history. I am fucking making jokes because, yeah, it's stupid. Equality in America simply means check boxes for like black, white, brown, all that. Why? Where in the zip code do you belong? Not here in America? It's real. Like, a white woman like my grandma ever hanging out in the ghetto talking to my ex on some stairs like she really gives a fuck. If that didn't happen at that kitchen table over there, that shit would have never happened anywhere. Promise. So I tried to tell my ex, you think my grandma liked you. She tried to and did not. And I always knew it. However, hoes get believed more than the truth tellers. It's, it's a truth, it's a fact. But I will break hearts with, oh, sir, I'm not that one. As a matter of fact, I'm at work right now. We got an arrangement to hang out. And I'm going to say this respectfully as lady of the night. I lived after I did my absolute best as I am the one that held it down. I did shit that I shouldn't have done, and I know I never will again. As well as 2 years, 30 to 32, lady of the night. You figure it out, dumbass. And if you can't, we never spoke. And skip this video. It's not for you. My grandma has told me some shit that I did not know until I experienced it for myself and was like, oh my fucking God, no. So, my theory, they called it the world's oldest profession. And yes, I believe it still is, because everybody sells out eventually. I don't care if you're a virgin when you get married. You still got sold. It is what it is. It's an agreement that works for you. Some people are okay with one. Some people need a few. It's none of my business. I'm not you, and hopefully you're grown. If you're not, I have been brought up by drug dealers, gangsters, and fucked up people, and nobody ever fucking promoted hurt a child. Not one. So, as a person that gets mistaken as a fucking lesbian, that is not. But a teenager, kind of bisexual, I was. Because if you were tough enough to give me head, bitch, go ahead. I am not returning it and never will. So, are you sure? And bitches play themselves, so congratulations. Fucked up a few of my friendships, but it was their fault. I'm not sure if they honestly wanted me to fucking be like, oh, come on, let's work it out, because nah, that's not who I was as a kid. And bitch, we made an agreement, and you said yes, and I said no, and now your feelings are fucking hurt, and I feel like a champ. Not my fucking problem. And we stopped being friends. because there's nothing else to do after that. Like, you, I wish my phone was working, but it's not. So I want to play this one verse that I'm gonna mess up and not get to, but I will eventually. The point is this. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even know what the point is. I'm dead ass just talking shit and don't give a fuck because I don't care anymore. And my ex talks hella shit like I don't give a fuck because I don't. I'm not even sure why he called me and what I was supposed to do because I fucked it up. I did. He told me that, nigga just told me he couldn't handle me like he always couldn't. Yo, who the fuck is Skype talking to on my computer from where? Like, why? What is this dumb shit? Yo, bro, I hate computers. Like, I don't fucking Skype. Get off my shit. August 5th, 2024. Right, that's weird. It's an important date for me. I can't even ask it, like, why you on my shit right now? Why? Well, I don't Skype. Not even. Kind of, sort of. I don't. I Zoom, and it's up to you to get me the link. Otherwise, guess what? I don't go. By the way, there is a fucking big scheme on the fucking marketing for jobs right now. And congratulations, Dominican motherfucker, that, ooh, Eddie Batiste, Ada Batiste, whatever you fucking idiots think you are. Well, genius. It worked for a little while. However, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. They bullying people and recruiters to use their fucking tool to do the hiring for. It's bullying and it's fucked up and it's not getting me hired anywhere. So, Dominican, how did you figure out the loophole to the tax cut for bilingual hiring? English and Spanish? Spanish only for fucking what? Huh? Not me. K means what? Because uno, dos, tres, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way up to 100. Y'all gonna learn that shit quick. You're gonna go to sleep counting English. This country is, yo. So you seen the platforms where I'm spazzing out with all these white women looking concerned? Now they know that I got them pinned. They just, she about to get it, but she didn't yet. Yeah. Because that's what happens to me when, oh my God, I'm losing my shit. And it's team efforts against multiple people that are at a lesser advantage. So, really, who is the absolute fucking criminal? The lesser person or the one at the top taking advantage? Well, I know that I don't have a job, so I know that listening to a woman speak in half broken English that sounds more Spanish and should be naturally is very fucking annoying, and I sound better in my head reading quietly. Bilingual for who in America? Why? No discrimination is discrimination. If a Russian doctor needs a Russian receptionist, isn't that discrimination? You have to be Russian or at least speak it. Why does a doctor need to talk to a receptionist in Russian? Did y'all get your degrees in America in English? I'm not trying to be smarter than a doctor, but y'all are fucking absolutely supposed to be smarter than regular people. You better learn how to fucking speak in the money you earning. You need to understand Latin and Greek words to understand anatomy. It's a fucking fact. So learn English. And I want to do one even better. Stop fucking speaking in different languages, earning fucking American money. It's rude, especially when you are sending it to people that don't even know who the fuck we are. Bitch, like we don't know what's going back home. It's a part of the plan for you to come here to begin with. We already know. So, do better. Growing up, I was told as a kid, it is rude for other people that know they are speaking in a language others don't understand. It's rude. It's inconsiderate. It's kind of talking shit out loud, which they could be. And unless Google Translate is there, you don't know. So I'm going to just go ahead and say I know Ling Ling's mom is making fun of me because she's a hoe that got her start on Roosevelt Avenue, like a lot of Chinese hoes do. Welcome to Flushing. Are you from Queens or New York City? Because Flushing and Queens, oh, you can go back to the brothel. Fucking disrespectful. Like, I could tell how people have gotten their starts in some places based on over here in America, a whorehouse is an apartment that the super gets paid off with. You guys are a little too loud. So here's 100. Just tell us when we go out. Who knows about that? Not over here. Not this zip code. This apartment door has been broken, busted open. Warrant squad for my brother selling drugs. I already knew he was. I don't tell on people. I don't brag. I don't care. It should have never been here. Why did I bring this shit up? Because y'all see me getting tough with fucking like the police the way I do, and like I'm not backing down and I'm not wrong. I have had to become this way because if I let people kind of sort of fucking bend or twist my boundaries, like I might go along with it, and I can't afford for people to fucking play with my head like that, because I will allow my kids to make decisions and second guess themselves and stay patient for them. Like, it's up to you, baby. Because, yes, take your time. I will wait for you to make up your mind. I am your mother. It's my honor. Choose wisely, young baby girl or son, because I wish my kid's dad could speak about me in a way to honor me, but he doesn't, and he can't. And he tells me by saying shit like, I didn't do this to you. Go back to the foster care, the agency, the drug program. Like, did I ever tell you to go back to fucking jail? Did I ever tell you go get locked the fuck up with your bitch ass? Did I? Nah. If anything, I was like, just don't sell that shit. We cool. We don't need the bread. Just please meet me at home when I need you there. And he didn't listen to me. And unless I fucking force him to listen to me, then he will. But like, why? As I'm supposed to be your partner and friend, I'm I'm his fucking enemy. Like, I'm gonna rob him or something. First of all, I'm not even trying to act like I picked him because he was broke. Ugh, I just thought like eventually hands, you know what I'm saying? They make their way. At least you should know how to use your hands to get paid. I mean, what the fuck? Like, go learn a trade or skill, but un, dos, tres means. I don't fucking know. All I know is I was wrong. I feel wrong again for entertaining him. I learned what I always knew, which is no, I cannot trust him. He will not defend me. If anything, I need to go to court again. Mm, which amen to me for not helping him on that last bid. Fuck him, which he will tell you I left him for dead, which means Fuck you. I said come home and you didn't and got arrested. So congratulations. I'm not doing another bid. I told you I can't. And everything I asked him to do, because he should have been doing it. Like, what else are you doing in prison? If you're not earning a degree or getting your GED, you sucking dick. I mean, I've heard things. And if you don't know how to read, my ex doesn't, so I honestly understand why he and I get into arguments, but it's my fault because I'm supposed to be smarter than him, but I gotta be a fucking idiot because I can't teach him shit. I know he wants me to praise him, like, you good, you earned that, you deserve that, like, but no, I don't agree with it. And if that's what works for you, whatever, nigga. It didn't work for me and it never did. And you will lie if you really want to tell the truth. But I tried to be healed and I'm not there because I'm not the bigger person to let shit go. I'm like, I correct that motherfucker like, shut up, shut the fuck up now. Nah, don't even, like, it gets bad. And I'm not gonna say that I don't like that part of me because it's comfortable for me sometimes. However, if I'm not in a debate or amongst regular people and I'm not in New York, I either need to correct myself like I was just playing because I'm about to get taken into a fucking psych ward or locked up because, yeah, police and motherfuckers like that, when I get into certain modes, they don't send me to jail. They just knock her out, please. And yes, I'd rather talk to a motherfucking doctor than a CO any day. What's worse, a fucking nurse in society or a prison nurse that gets told how to violate to cover up shit? Which it happens. If in some areas in America, if a prison is not there, that whole entire fucking, like, what is it, city, county, town, village, the people that live there, their entire fucking employment and living would vanish if that prison system did. It's true. And It's a really big problem in our fucking society, and it's a disgusting part of being an American person. But if we're gonna act like fucking bullying doesn't exist in schools, like we aren't the fucking bullies of the world. I was liking Trump until I realized he is racist like most fucking white people are, which is why I don't fuck with white people mostly, unless my mother is the reason why we fucking know each other. Like, Kevin Samuels. I'm gonna keep saying his name because, like, this man just died. Like, when I think somebody planned that heart attack on him because he was healthy. He was an engineer and a heart attack. Like, fucking why? Nah, that's an evil bitch at work. I'm pretty sure. And I don't need to make it up. Like, 48 hours forensic science and like snapped. It's women that go batshit crazy out of nowhere for a fucking like. I'm not gonna say I understand women. My theory is each and every single woman is crazy by nature, our design. We fluctuate. We are not men. Prozac was made because men can't handle us when PMS is in control. And neither can the women the PMS is fucking with at the time. So, you know, bitches have to check calendars sometimes. Could be that time of the month. However, if a woman corrects herself and she fixes it, man the fuck up that you don't understand and never will. Because ditto, we don't understand you people either. And we have been lied to about y'all. My dad is a fucking lunatic. He picked my mom with no words based on a picture. First sight. Men don't make sense either sometimes. But women are told we are emotional creatures, so our thinking is not logical, but a man's is. Until you ask him questions, then you're a problem for him. My dad would ask me shit. I would give him answers. However, no matter what I said, I was wrong. I would even switch up what am I saying that is not correct. Hold up. Okay, let me try again. No, Tiff. Alright, Dad. Fuck this. Blah. Figure it out. Because now I'm not answering you. It doesn't matter what I say or do. I'm going to be wrong. My dad sometimes could not, for the life of him, Like my ex say, there you go. However, my dad did say, my ex and I can't do shit right, but we do make beautiful kids. Which I really want to punch my dad in the face for that shit. Because I was an excellent mother and he was a horrible granddad. He spoiled her. He did not let me fucking punish her properly. She does have ADHD, so that shit was challenging all by itself, but you're not winning shit when grandpa's coming to the rescue because she is crying too much. Dad, you just fucked up everything just now. You just saved her. I was teaching her something important. I couldn't punish my own child to implement. She needs to listen. And trust me, Naomi is intelligent. She listens. She just can't stop to pay attention. So you don't think that she is. But she ain't missed shit. That little girl is how I raised her to be because I wanted her to be secure about herself. I wanted her to be sure about her thoughts. I wanted her to be smart and know like she knows because she's not wrong. I am a good mom and I still am. And my mom is a fucking horrible one. And I failed myself by going to her apartment the other day and her making up some dumb shit like I didn't know already that she had to go do this shit in order for her to smoke crack later because that's her thing. And yes, I am going to find out how I can have her drug tested because it's government money. And if you're not in a drug program, why are government's funds going to a drug house? Like, government money is not for a trap house, for personal use or anything. That's you getting over. My mom would do it to one of her own kids if she could. And she knew it. And I am not lying. I know she would do it to me if she could. Without a fucking doubt for shit, sure. Like it was good for me or something. She thinks going around and hurting people by telling on them and doing shit like this gets her seen as a good person. Nah. It makes me want her to be subpoenaed to court and tried as I was wrong for ever calling and making this report. Once ACS gets called and that report goes in, they by law need to go check on. No, they don't. I think that's bullshit. I know the person who called on me multiple times, and every single time she probably said it like, I am her mom. Like, I know because I made her, which I know, which is why I think I was supposed to kill her my first day being born here. She says that I made her hemorrhage to death, like she was losing a lot of blood. Yes, I think that she was supposed to die. I'm not sure if I was going to survive or not, and I don't think it matters right now. I was not shy as a kid. I think I was terribly afraid of my mom, and I would hide behind her all the time. I was timid and quiet and afraid of everybody, including my siblings. Like, yeah, we live here together, but my sister does not like me. Chris, I lied on him sometimes like he did it because he didn't get in trouble for anything and still doesn't. By the way, I need to say this. My uncle and my father paid attorneys for Chris 2 times to save his ass from going to prison. It's true. The third time, the cops made a judgment call. This fucking kid, his family's gonna save him. Pay him to. It is what it is. It happens every day. Do I agree with it? Nah, because I'm not calling police. I'm not talking to him. I'm not admitting to shit. We not making agreements or deals. This is not fucking happening in my life right now. Like, it needs to go away. Chris, however, and I need to just say, those policemen, they were fucking right about my family, and I agree. Chris is still being taken care of by the men in my family. And I believe my grandmother always knew the men were going to take care of each other. Women, however, she told me this apartment is mine until I decide to sell it. So it kind of tells me I was fucked and needed somewhere to live because a man is not going to provide it. Her logic, according to why this makes sense, I guess. I'm still in this apartment. It was a fucking struggle for me to get my ownership. It was in the will. Does that matter to the men in my family? Three against one. Defense attorney was hired to fucking get Italians away with murder. It's true. That's who my grandma hired for her fucking attorney. So, no, I got bullied in here a lot. My dad did it as well. I figured out a fucking secret and asked him about it. 30 days later, he moved out. My brother has a son. His son, my dad got custody of until he couldn't take care of him anymore. Then my uncle, Christopher Savior. My daughter, my firstborn, my uncle. He's never even met her. She's 12, almost 13, or she could be 11, or she is a young lady, and I am not sure how old my baby is, because I can't believe I don't get back any of this time that I have missed. And I feel like I have gotten fucking robbed and wronged. And some of it is my fucking fault, and some of it is not. And it's not fair. It's not right. I don't like it. And I think I can correct it like I'm an attorney or something. But honestly, I'm so scared that the medical records that I would have to go get back from certain places, if it's not legally mandated to a court, I think they're gonna go missing. Like, poof. Which, Hillary Clinton, Trump, she should have been arrested. Because if bitches in business didn't get the message that that is how to save their fucking ass, well, congratulations, you son of a bitch. You did that. And I'm going to say you two knew what you were doing. Because if you are so divided that this is Democrat and like Democrat, Republican, you need to do your own research and understand people have their own fucking motives. It doesn't have to do with a Republican or Democrat. Like, they don't give a fuck. Payment is payment, and